Yo, Novatos, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast, yet again, San Jose, California. So we are having some technical difficulties with the mic, not really quite connecting, but we'll see what's going on. I am currently on the PowerPlus Chieftain, so very excited about that. Very excited about that. So I am just, like I said, the mic's not connecting. This is a first. Why is the turn signal on? Is that just letting me know there's somebody there? Is that what that is? Or that is a little distracting. Why did that turn on? Oh, and I just realized my helmet's not even buckled in. So geez, and I have gloves on, so let's just hope we don't get into a wreck. So this is the 2026, I think it's the 2025 Chieftain PowerPlus 112. I was looking at the air-cooled, and I realized the air-cooled has standard forks. Looking at the like I said, looking at the air-cooled Chieftain compared to the PowerPlus. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Construction. So that's just something to kind of know as far as the PowerPlus and the standard air-cooled Thunder Max Chieftain. They're both great bikes. I really like that they brought the option of the PowerPlus frame and the PowerPlus engine to the Chieftain. I really like that. So you get a little bit more performance, a little bit more modern technology as far as the powertrain, especially the powertrain. And the PowerPlus has always been a beast of a powertrain for the Challenger and the Pursuit. So I really like that that they brought it over to the Chieftain this year. And like I mentioned, they're still offering both options. Maybe it's just the car the car behind us. It looks like he's driving a little close to the Sport Chief RT right there in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it in my rear view, but we're going to test ride that next. And yeah, the turn signal, the mirror kind of gives me a warning. I don't know, I guess it's sensors. That's new to me, but it is a little distracting having this light turn on and off whenever there's somebody in my blind spot. A little distracting, but I'm pretty sure after a while you'll just get used to it. But I mean, is that something that you want to get used to? Having the bike kind of, ride for you and let you know, hey, there's somebody in your blind spot, instead of looking over your shoulder, how you're supposed to, drive and ride and stuff like that. I don't know. Just saying, hey, that could be a knock against all of this modern technology. And I guess a lot of folks can say the same about the ABS and all the rider assist and stuff like that. I really don't mind the rider assist because it doesn't really distract you and stuff like that, and you don't develop bad habits, as far as having the indicator that there's somebody in your blind spot. Once you're not on the Chieftain, and you ride another bike, then you might not look over your shoulder as you would normally without having those habits. So let's go ahead and turn over, and there it goes again. So I don't even know if my turn signal. Oh, it is. It's just on the other side, and I gotta stay focused here. So the bike's handling great, guys. Sorry, these are not planned or scripted or anything like that. So it's kind of just neat. It's just gonna give you guys my overall thoughts and opinions about the bike. I really like what Chieftain has been doing as far as just like being a competitor for Harley-Davidson. I really like what they've been doing, and just having all these options, because of course Harley-Davidson got rid of their Sportster and they just went with the Rev Max liquid cooled Sportsters now. So I mean, it's a shame that they got rid of the evil Sportster, air cooled, but you know, it's just something that was going to happen because Euro 5 and, you know, government regulations in other countries that were banning it, and you know, it was just something that I guess it had to be done. But quite honestly, it was Harley's best-selling bike of all time. I mean, they've left that bike unchanged for over 2 decades, basically. And then, of course, the powertrain. The only thing that really changed was the EFI. They went from a carburetor to a EFI in 2005. But anyways, enough about Harley-Davidson. The Chieftain is handling pretty good. I really like what they've been doing. Like I said, the Chieftain has always been a really good looking bike. I really like the aesthetics of it compared to the Pursuit and the Challenger. I much prefer the Chieftain over the Challenger. I really like the way this one looks, and it's got a few features as well. And I like that they've included the inverted forks and all this other stuff. This is one of their like limiteds. Yeah, the Chieftain PowerPlus limited. So this one has a little bit more bells and whistles compared to the standard, which carries a MSRP of, you know, $31,749, which is pretty high. But this is the limited. You have the speakers, the speaker lids, and you have a lot of the other stuff. So, like I said, you have the inverted forks, you have the PowerPlus. There's really no need for a stage 2 or stage 3 because of how well the bike handles, and you also have the riding modes. You also have the great suspension on this as well, like I mentioned earlier, the inverted forks and all this other stuff. I don't have any rain gear. But man, this thing is a complete package. It's a complete package. So we could also lower the windshield, which is also nice. Give you a little bit more wind during the hot summer days. So we were able to find neutral pretty quick. Let's see if we could get the helmet kind of installed with the gloves on. I also have new gloves. These are the Dainese, what is it called? Dainese gloves. And yes, I was able to, yeah. So we were able to get the lid strapped on. Great. We were able to find neutral pretty quick. So let's go ahead and put this in sport mode. So sport mode's always nuts. All right, it gives you a lot more responsiveness to the throttle, a lot more. It removes all the throttle lag that's in this electronically. All right, there's always throttle lag in the low throttle position, which is, you know, what position your throttle's in, and the RPM. This does have stock pipes, so it's not going to sound that great, but I have heard this powertrain with some aftermarket exhaust, and the bike sounds great. All right, it's not noisy. You guys can hear it. You don't hear the valves like you do on the Rev Max. The Rev Max is very mechanical, and if you guys seen that powertrain, it looks absolutely hideous on the left side. The PowerPlus is really like the most beautiful liquid cooled V-twin out there, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys could tell me that there's probably something better out there, maybe, but as far as looks and how the powertrain looks on both sides, the PowerPlus it's a beautiful engine. You can just feel how responsive. Like, man, holy crap, this is just nuts, guys. The sport mode in this thing is just crazy responsive. They absolutely remove all the throttle lag. I like that they've adjusted it, because a lot of people over the last 3-4 years that I've been doing this event, they've complained about how jerky the throttle lag is. And that's because it was set to like 0, I think, before, like 1-to-1. I think this one they added a little bit of throttle lag in like the 10 to 15% throttle position, and then they really let you go at it once you hit about 20% throttle on the grip, and then that's when you really start to see the bike kind of take off. But as far as the comfort of the bike, it's your basic. I mean, my arms are down low. You guys can see I'm very used to having my arms up high with the with my 17-inch bars, or my depending on what bike we're talking about. I have 17-inch bars on my Sportster, and I have 14-inch bars on my Lowrider S. So I'm very accustomed having my arms up high, but this is still very comfortable, especially today since I'm dealing with some like major back spasms. I rode over here on my Lowrider S. I really wanted to bring the Sportster, but my back was just giving me way too many issues. I'm currently on 2 pills of Aleve, and I have about like 3 patches on my back. But having this comfy seat and then having this frame has been a very positive experience so far, especially with dealing with back spasms. And I'm guessing it's just my age. I was just doing something very basic, putting on my shoes, and I was reaching down for my sweater, and that was all it took. I pulled my back just doing that. Crazy. Never in my, I don't know, I'm just upset with myself. It's just upset, and it's stuff that you can't control your age, and it is what it is. So I've just been dealing with back spasm for the last I think this is my 3rd day with these back issues. I'm getting better, but man, it's just I can feel it every once in a while. I was actually kind of hesitant on starting with the Chieftain because of the weight of the bike, but man, this thing is so light. These bikes are engineered fantastic with the center weight of gravity and everything. I was able to pick this up off of the kickstand, so effortless, so easy. All right, it was easy for me to pick this up off of the kickstand. So no issues there at all. I mean, the bike is very nimble, for its weight and for what it is. It's a touring model, and just having also the upgraded suspension on the bike has also been a godsend for my back, because I can still feel my back, guys. But I think the Aleve and the patches are doing me a very good favor. So that's why I'm out here. All right, I was thinking if I was going to be able to come out here because of my back, but the Chieftain is it's giving me so much comfort. The seat is so soft, very comfortable, the seat. I'm not sure how many miles the seat, the mile currently has 3,149 miles, the seat. So it's pretty much broken in, and it still feels great. I know typically for these soft seats, they tend to get really, really, really soft, and you might even feel the bottom of the pan. But the seat is, man, the seat's it's fantastic, and I like the little additional support on the back, on my lower lumbar, because it really tucks in the seat. Let's go ahead and lift the windshield a little bit, because I am getting a bit of buffeting, and that is that is fantastic. So it's improved. It's not all gone, but I can definitely hear the difference when I had it at the very bottom position, and just lifting it up there, I can hear myself talk again, instead of hearing the wind beating me up and stuff like that. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I know the last 3 years I've been doing this, I've been getting my power windshield adjuster wrong, and people have been flaming me in the comments, but I think the event coordinator noticed that from previous years, and he came over here and he taught me how to work the PowerPlus, the electronic windshield on this model. So it's pretty neat that he came over. He also recognized me. So it's been the same event coordinator. He always runs things very smoothly. I really like the way the demo event is handled by Indian, but I just wish they gave you a little bit more freedom, like Harley-Davidson, when it comes to letting you test ride the bikes and not have to be in this group formation and stuff like that. But nonetheless, I mean, the bike feels great. The comfort is fantastic. I'm still upright, even though my arms are down low. I'm a little bit hunched over, just a bit. I'm 5'7", so that's going to depend on you guys. Someone that's a lot taller, I think it's going to be fine as long as you have long arms. But if you're tall and you have short arms, you're going to be hunched over a little bit. But I am very comfortable on the Chieftain PowerPlus, and just the responsiveness the 112 and everything, the inverted forks, the suspension, it's a great package. I know these ones, the PowerPlus, I believe the PowerPlus standard is about like 26,000. I think it's almost the same as the Street Glide, but of course you do get the inverted forks on this, even with the standard PowerPlus. So here, we're gonna get out of this guy's way and get in front here. So it's been a great little ride. I mean, there's nothing really negative except for, you know, the little blind spot indicators. That's a little odd. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on standard mode if I have enough time. Here we go. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning into yet another video. The bike's very nimble, very comfortable, a lot of wind protection, responsive. Like, it's a complete package. And I really like the fairing, the design, everything, you know, compared to the Challenger. I really like the aesthetics of the Chieftain. It's a gorgeous bike, and it handles great. We'll see how my back handles this backup right here, because I'm at the I know we're not going in, so let's see how my back handles this. I mean, the bike feels so nimble. It doesn't feel like it's 800 something pounds. I'm not sure how much it weighs. I don't want to run into the 101 Scout here, but man, my back's all jacked up, guys. My back's really jacked up. But man, this bike did not, you know, make me regret coming out here today, even with my back all jacked up. So this thing is just so light, so nimble for its weight. The handling, everything's fantastic. So everybody gets upset that I don't show the bike. So let's go ahead and get off the bike. Let's see if we have enough time. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And I believe there's something else he showed me too. I already forgot this one. There we go. All right. It's got the passenger backrest. Oh, my calf. Oh, I kicked that roundhouse. But you have the speakers. Oh crap. Oh, my legs. You have the inverted forks, like I mentioned, the PowerPlus. Great powertrain. Man, the bike handles fantastic. I really dig the fairing on this. It's a great looking bike. So we're gonna go straight into the Chief RT, and maybe I could probably resolve the mic issues. I'm not sure. It was working just fine. I don't know why it's not connecting. So we'll see what happens. We'll get everything working. It's a fantastic color. Unfortunately, there's no sun out, so you can't see the metallic or the pearl in it. But this color, sunset red metallics, 32,400. So it's nice color, nice, you know, chrome. Everything's really great on this one. I really like it. So it's a great package. Great, you know, it's a great deal for 32 G's. Inverted forks, stuff like that. The only way you get inverted forks on the Sport Glide, or sorry, on the Street Glide, is if you go with the CVO. That's the only way you get those inverted forks. So, and that's, you know, that's 40,000. So, you know, it's pretty good. I like it. You know, great frame, great handling, the weight, everything about it, man. It's a really neat bike here. So we're just gonna finish the walk around. Like I said, the powertrain looks fantastic, and look at the left side of it, also beautiful. It's got the air-cooled heritage design to it. And then of course you also see the push rods right here as well. I'm trying to bend over and show you guys my back stiff. You have the push rods here, and then you have the air-cooled heritage on there too. So I really like that they designed that stuff in there. You know, it's subtle. It doesn't really stand out that much, but it's just neat that they have it. And here's the left side of the bike, of the powertrain, also beautiful. On the Rev Max, you'll see that it's got all kinds of hoses and wires, and it's very industrial and stuff like that. So I like that they've added all of that, you know, those little, you know, just designs. And not only does it handle great, but it looks absolutely beautiful. Everything about it. Dual disc brakes, inverted forks. The frame looks great, and then you also have the Thundermax over there. That's the gray one. So that's the 117 Thundermax, and you can see it's got the standard forks. So you know, they're both available. That's neat. So stay tuned. All right, guys. I'm gonna get on this one next. I'm gonna see if I could resolve the issues with the mic and the Action 5. This is the first time I've had these issues. So let's risk out the right. Stay tuned for more demo videos. Later.